Hi, so I'm down here. Hello. I want to show you how you can add the new Evelyn blog template to your existing Show It website and add your own stylings to it like you have already got on your website, so it looks like it's all built in and perfectly part of it. Excuse me, I have a cat sleeping on me if you can't see. So I've just pulled the Erin template and we're just going to pretend this is my website. So I want to pull through the exact colors and fonts and everything that are on here just to make it all match and make it all beautiful. So my blog template here, it's nice, but I want something a little more exciting. So my first step is, of course, once you've purchased the Evelyn, click on your name down here and then go to add design to library. So once you go here, it will ask you for a share key. So paste the share key you get given and press enter. Here we go. So now it is showing you the title and it's giving you an example, the mobile example for some reason. Click on desktop, you will see it there. So I'm going to press add now. And my design was successfully added to my library. There we go. So it's now in your account. So what you want to do here is click on the plus on your blog template, select new blog templates, and you can go into your library and it will be the top one up here, and you want to select blog. And now that you see it, you can see this section here. You'll notice your featured ones here, it's only showing one. That's fine, it's meant to do that. It's a formatting thing, and you'll see it's only got one blog post here as well. That's fine. If you go to blog example, you will see how it will look when it's fully populated, but we need to keep it like it is here just for simplicity and how it actually runs through Show It. So I'm going to go to blog. In fact, we'll go blog example first, and I'll press the apply my fonts and colors. So once I click that, you'll see everything change here, so it matches my current website. You'll also see a few things overlap and just not quite fit properly. Like down here it's overlapping, here it's cutting off a little bit, stuff like that. But that's fine, we're going to go in and fix that. So what we need to do first is we're going to go to blog, insert this one with the fonts and colors on it. That's the one we need. Click add, it will pull it through. So you've now got a blog-1 here, your blog is here, your blog-1 is here. So the first thing I want to do is remove these and add in my own menu that I have. So if I go to page, banner, delete, and this, delete, add new canvas, and you should have your site canvases up here. So menu, there we go, add that in and drag it to the top. There we go, so our own menu is now on here. And if we scroll down, we have an Instagram and a footer. So I want to just add my own one there as well. So remove that and remove the credits, or you can keep the credit if you want to keep my name there. That'd be nice. Just remember and swap out these for your own social media links. So delete, add new canvas and the footer. There we go. There we go, so the footer's here. So I'm just going to click on this and I'm just going to up the stacking order a little bit just so the sidebar doesn't overlap it. I think that's a 5, so if I go to 6, yep. And this will need to be 6 as well. There we go. So now we have everything that we need to start customizing. What? So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start at the top and work our way down. So you can also see it here on the mobile side of it as well. So in fact, we'll need to pull through the mobile menus. So here, add new canvas, mobile menu button. Yep, that's correct. Drag it to the top. And mobile menu. Yep. And I can leave that at the bottom there. So if you click on this, you'll see there is 5 different canvas views. Each one has the different post. That's just how Show It works. So the first thing I'm going to do is change this text size a little bit. So I click on here, change my text size. I'll move it down to about 20. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to Command C for copy, or Control C. I work on a Mac. Command C, and then if I go in here and I want to Shift, Command, paste, and click, and it will automatically just pull through my settings that I've copied there, just so we don't need to fiddle with everything. Thank you, Show It, for creating that awesome feature. So I'm going to do that on mobile as well. I'm going to take this down to 14. There we go, and I'm just going to copy paste. There we go. This is set to grow if your content is longer than this. So if you've got any longer ones, don't worry about it getting cut off. This section will grow so that it all shows there. So that's pretty much that section done. That easy. Newsletter, we do just need to go in and make sure everything's sorted. So this I'm just going to move across slightly. And I'm going to shrink that. And line it up again. There we go. So these pictures here will pull through your featured blog pictures. However, these ones you're going to need to update to your own. So double click on it. Excuse my nonsense. Here we go. And I'm just going to pull through some pictures like I have on the Erin template so it all matches. There we go. What else would I like here? So shop your favorite products. I'm going to come back to this section in a minute. What? Am I not giving you enough attention? So I just want to organize the text in this section as well. So in here, I'm just going to shrink this to here, just so it's not cropping something off halfway through. Pull it down a little bit. That's fine. That I'll shrink to, and this I'm going to move up. And I'm going to shrink this text. Maybe 20. Yes, but I'm going to even out that box a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to take all of this, just make sure it's justified correctly. There we go. Perfect. So here you can again go in, change any text you like here, set it to whatever you fancy. There we go. That's set to pull through your featured blog picture. And now the last bit of the blog we need to really do is the sidebar. So to do this really easily, just click on either here or the tiny little line here. And what I want to do is just grow this. I'm going to set it to 1,000 for now, just so we can see it. So this is the Erin template, so it will be about Erin, not Evelyn. This is automatically pull things through, but again, you can click on it and change your colors. Change them to whatever you like. I'm going to keep it that pink. Double click and change your picture. And in here, again, double click and you can change your bio. If it needs to be longer or shorter, then you can just shrink the box as you wish. Pull that up as well. And then highlight everything you have here and move it up. There we go. So we've got that done. What we need to do is we need to now link your categories. So if you go onto your blog and into my hover over posts, and go to categories. Now here, what you can do is you'll see your existing categories, and if I click the view button, it will take me there, and I just, if I move it down, will you see it? There we go. And what we do is we highlight this whole link here, copy that, and I go in here and I can change this to brand reveal. Click actions, URL, and just paste that last little bit there. There we go. So that should now be working, and just do that for the rest of your categories. Social media is like usual. Click on it, link URL, and add your social media link in there. Open a new window is best. Say you don't have Twitter, click on the icon and you can swap it for LinkedIn or whatever you fancy. Same as normal. Then once you're done, just go back to the canvas and shrink it back down to 5 pixels. You can sort your pagination, is that how you say that word? Just so it sits nicely with everything else. So I'm going to change these both to 40, and then I'm going to realign them to the center. There we go. So what I want to do here is I want to remove this blog template, our first one. So we're going to have to delete that, move this one up and change it so it just says blog. Now if you go to template info, make sure it says post list and then in brackets default. So now that we've got that, I'm just going to go preview everything. Here we go. Yep, we're looking good. Again, you can't really see things right now. Let me see. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to publish it, and then I'm going to put this through my test blog so you can see how it will all look properly. So if I put this through my test blog and I go onto it, you will see that this is our beautiful website, and when we press blog, it will take us to our new page. So again, this is just our test blog information that's pulling through, but you'll see this section grows depending on how many bits you put into it. Our images pull through here. We've got our newsletter, ignore that for now. And our posts will show up like this, and we can see our sidebar as well. So we're all looking good. Everything is working. Go see some previous posts. Here we go. It's all good. All working fantastically. So now I'm going to show you what this section here is. So it's probably best if I show you in the live version, but it is set up so you can add some products in. So you'll hover over it, you'll see a nice little heart, and if you press on a product, a little section will show up here, and there's a spot for you to either put a link to another page in. So for example, if you're using some Amazon affiliate programs, or you can paste your Shopify buy button there. So it's just a great way to just add some products in if you want to your blog. They will stick here as you scroll. They're normally in the middle of the page, but I just have an extremely large monitor. So that's why they look a bit odd. That's also why everything looks a little bit far away from the sides here. No, normal people don't view things like this. But yes, so there you go. You can add in your products, you can add in your descriptions, you can add in your pictures. So I will show you how to do this if we go back to our page. And here, so the first thing I want to do is shrink this text, just because I've got too much of it. Let's shrink it down a little bit more. There we go. Keep things easy. So again, I'm just going to go paste this over here. There we go. You can update the pricing as you wish. And double click on the pictures and you can add in the new ones. Just whatever products you want. There we go. So say I've added all this new information. The next thing I need to do is scroll down here for where our pop-up goes. If it's easier, you can click on this pop-up and drag it up so it's just under your shop. It will not appear because it's not set to actually show until someone clicks on the product. But you can put it here just so you know what's going on where. So product 1, double click on the title, change it out for whatever you need it to be, double click on the picture. What picture did I add in here? There we go. Double click on the price and change that as well. So what you'll need to do here again is you can either grow the boxes to fit your text in them, which I'm going to do here, or you can just shrink it so it suits. Here I'm going to shrink it. Shrink it a little more. And then we just recenter it. And of course, click on here, click actions, add a URL or delete it entirely and add your own Shopify button there. And obviously delete this little note saying you can add to an Amazon affiliate account. But yes, go through all your views for all your products. If you only need 4, feel free to delete these last 2 views and only keep these 4 ones here. But remember, you'll have to go and do it on the mobile version as well. And everything you do, make sure you then update the mobile version. So for example, I updated this, I didn't update the mobile version. So right now it's pulling through whatever's going on here. So I'm just going to go in here and change that. I'll put it down to 10. It's just some metadata. There we go. And I'll want to shrink that just because it crops off, so you don't want it ever showing half of what you're trying to say. There we go, and I'm just going to highlight it all and center align it just to make sure. There we go. So this I need to shrink down because again it's came in just oversized for the text I actually have on here. There we go. But apart from that, I think everything else is just, it's good. Of course, sorry, this I once you've got it on, but I don't have products to put in here right now to show you. So we're all good. So say you're all done. We go to publish. And then let me just go in here and refresh this. Here we go. So this is set, so anything that you post under the category featured will show up here. So what you'll want to do is go add a new category called featured to your blog, and anything that you put under that category will be one of the ones that shows up here. If you don't want to do that, what you can do, you can either remove this section entirely, or if you click on this section and we go to, where do we go? We go here, Canvas, where I was. And the name of this is featured posts, and it's set to look up from a category. So select your category slug and change it to whatever category you'd like. If you don't want it, just delete it, because it will still be saved in your account. So anything you do delete from this page, you can get back. So for example, right now, I maybe don't have products. So click on it and delete, and it will remove it from your account. If you need it back, all you do is go back into where you found the blog, but just click on this section instead of the whole page. But you'll need to do that from add a new canvas instead of a new page. So I think we're all good here. Let me just make sure. Here we go, click on this. Oh yeah, there we go, our new product, beautiful. These obviously aren't formatted correctly, but there we go. Our button will go there. And all of our new posts are here. We are done. Not bad, that only took us what, 10 minutes? I'm really not sure. These will click through to your existing blog, so you can set that up as you like. There is a blog page included in this if you want to pull that through. If not, that's fine, just a standard blog page will pretty much do. So there we go, that is how you add and customize this to suit your existing website. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments below, and yep, good luck with all that.